Well, no trip to the Northwest would be complete without a little rain. And we've got a lot of rain falling right now at CenturyLink Field in downtown Seattle. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Green Bay Packers and the Seattle Seahawks. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
No. 319.
Mike's 5-4.
Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go.
Plant.
Motion.
Over.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
No, I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Watch the curl.
Working from the gun. Rodgers. Man open. It's St. Brown. He's got it. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
Watch the ball. Box it.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, you got to take some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that's going to lead to a third down.
58.
56. Mike's 56.
All day, baby, all day.
Hey, take 26.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56.
Hey, wahoo.
Watch the curls. Mike 56.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Gives this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Jam.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. This complete to Lockett. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Still leaves him with 4th and short. Any chance you go for it?
It's definitely in the back of my mind. In fact, I've discussed it with my staff all week long, different situations that I may want to go for. Where's the ball in the field? Do I have confidence in my trigger guy? what am I going to do? I'm also talking about my analytics department. What are the odds if I don't get it? What's it going to do to me the rest of the game? Personally, I end up taking all that, putting it in my head, and making a decision. And you know me, I'm probably going to go for it.
Wow, Trey, you want to make an opening drive statement.
Yes, I do. Once I have the ball and I've got it on the move, I don't want to just give up that easily.
Alert, 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 alert.
Mike 55.
Now Wilson on first down.
Hey, me and you all day. All day.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways, and right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week. We just saw their first one of this game.
Only 2 there on the dump off. It's third down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen, did not let him get downfield.
Check 4, check 4. Check 3, check 3.
Third and long. It's Wilson. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up fourth.
Brandon, their last miss on third down, they actually were able to alleviate it because they picked it up with a fourth down conversion.
And a fake here. Direct snap to the up man. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. A big breakdown defensively there on the fake punt. Turns into a huge play and a first down. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10.
Bravo. Check, check. Fresno, Fresno, Fresno.
Here's Carson.
He's checking, he's checking, he's checking. Crash, crash.
Avery Williamson there to make the stop. No score after one on EA Sports.
3 down, 3 down.
Blue 80.
Mike 55. Check, 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 check. Check safety, check safety.
Good tight.
On second down, it's Carson.
Get there, get there.
Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a third and about 4.
Green 80.
Hit, boy. Be alert, be alert. Watch it.
Tight.
On third down, Carson. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line.
Let's go.
Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Let's go.
They'll run on first down. It's Carson. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. The first down run got 5. Here's second and 5.
Give me that ball, defense.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Flushed out right. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Jair Alexander that time able to knock that one away. The Seahawks on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be third and 5. To throw is Wilson. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it first and goal. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal. On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. Russell Wilson with touchdown number 7 on the year. As his guys are first out of the scoreboard here this afternoon. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
On second down, it's Jones. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go.
18.
Right there, 56.
26.
Come to my world.
Rodgers going to try and throw on third down. And he's got it complete to Anderson. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up fourth down. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers. It's caught. Jones. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier days.
The coach.
All right, we get slap happy up here sometimes. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 33-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go one more.
Plant.
Motion.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down.
Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball.
Here's Jones. Yeah, that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Austin Seibert sets up for the field goal try. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And no, it doesn't get there. Hits the crossbar, bounces back out. He had it online, but it comes up about a rotation short. Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Now it's Carson, and he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd down. Wilson nowhere to escape, and he goes down. They couldn't contain Deshaun Hand that time as he gets home for the sack. Wilson of the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here.
Double count right here. Double count. Let's go double count right here.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies and try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a third down and 2. On third down, Carson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. On first down, it's Carson, and he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense. Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
This throw complete, Wilson finding Lockett.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
Hey! Watch the run!
Looking to run with Mack. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Mark. Mack, his first touchdown on the year. Yeah, the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. The extra point now coming from Myers. And it's good to make it 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger. But no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
No gain on this. Boxing. Mike 53,
They'll go again to Jones. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 58.
56. Mike, 56.
Zoom.
Right there, 56.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
6 guy. Check 6 guy. Kill. Turn it up.
On 2nd down now, it's Jones, and he's got this down to the 35. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. Just one good carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
18.
Right there. 54 Mike.
On 2nd and 12, Rodgers. He completes it to Jones. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Here's Rodgers to throw. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No first down. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Back north.
Baby, get this. You're all right. Wide. Get wide.
Gun. Go to 50.
Spike 56.
They'll run it with Jones. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Packer first down. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th.
Hey, take 26.
Let's go. Let's bring it.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
On 2nd and 9, Rodgers throwing middle, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find Equanimeous St. Brown. That takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Got an open man, it's Ratley. And he'll be brought down well short of the first at about the 9-yard line. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber.
24. Check 24.
Hey, Mike.
Watch the ship. Watch the
Pilot, 64. Weak.
ship. Watch the ship.
Yeah, Liz. Bravo.
Mike's 56. Mike's 56.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. So still over 3 minutes remaining in this game. But, boy, not getting that one that hurt.
That's a little bit demoralizing, so they have to be careful about that because still have an opportunity if they can get some things done on defense. But now, since they've taken over on downs, a team with the ball, guess what? Going to 4-minute offense, maybe they can put this thing away.
10 yards and a Seattle first down. This is Carson. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
6
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Push him back. Push him back.
They run it with Carson. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
There.
Bang! Bang! Bang!
And he's got Lockett. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Wilson to Lockett there for the Seahawk first down. Well, I'm sure he likes this performance a little bit better than last week. He had the 3 interceptions here, none in the fourth quarter, and he's got his guys in front.
Guaranteed he put in a tremendous amount of work this week, but maybe the matchup is just better for him. Sometimes it just doesn't work out. It's almost like those golfers. Certain courses fit their eye, and they like what they see, and other courses, as soon as they tee it up, they know they have no shot. Maybe that's the difference for him. Last week, no. This week, a big yes.
They run again with Carson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 44-yard line. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Wilson throwing middle, and it's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. Carson, and I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run.
Check. Hey, 0.
Crunch.
Wilson wants to throw it. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Rashawn Gary. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
Well, enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
No, now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Escaping the pressure right. He wants it all for the end zone. A big play there. 44 yards. Yeah, the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points. You feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete, as time has run out on this football game. So the victory here for Seattle, and this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
Well, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field, so you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
So for the Seahawks, they move a step closer to 500 as their record improves to 2-3. And they'll get another home date next week as the 49ers will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Packers, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at Soldier Field with the Chicago Bears. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what?